What's up, everybody? This is Zero Gravity. We're doing a little special episode. All-Star starters were announced. This is the NBA podcast on Apollo Media's podcast network, and this podcast is brought to you by Big City Wings. Go check out Big City Wings if you were in Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. Check out their daily specials. And go check out CelebrityMint.com and all of their awesome graded legal tender collectibles of Mike Tyson, Ric Flair, and more at CelebrityMint.com. Thank you for sponsoring this mini episode. All-Star starters were announced. Josh, did you happen to catch the TNT broadcast of it?
I personally did not. I was on the Shams notification train. No complaints, but I want to let you lead it off. Let me know if I missed anything. I saw the lineups, but there's one outlier, and we'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll start with the West because, like we said pre-show, no notes. They got it right. The fans got it right. The players got it right.
Perfect.
The media got it right for once. You know, look at us. Look at us voting the right people into this spot. So LeBron James was the leading vote getter, so he's technically the captain. They're not picking teams like a blacktop basketball game. So it's just, you know, it's not as cool to be the captain, I guess. You're just like, ooh, I have votes. Like, good for me. So LeBron, 20th All-Star, broke the record. Congratulations. It's a lot of years, a lot of All-Star games, and incredible that you're still doing it at 39 years old.
Wow.
So 20 All-Star games for LeBron, captain. Kevin Durant and Nikola Jokic round out the front court there. No notes. KD, we set it off here. 29, 6-6, nearly 7-7. Shooting 52, 45, 87 from percentages. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
The man is stacked. He's going crazy this year.
And then Jokic, obviously, no one else you can put in that position anywhere for the next 3 to 5 years, depending on how long he wants to play basketball and not go horse race in Serbia. The backcourt, our Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, our Dallas Mavericks, you know,
sure,
for this show.
Yeah.
Luka, 6th All-Star appearance, no notes. Makes sense. He's averaging 34 points per game, basically a triple-double.
Yeah, sounds
pretty good. And then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Welcome to the All-Star Starters Club. It's your second All-Star appearance.
My All-Star.
I'm just surprised that the fan vote didn't outweigh everything else and get Steph Curry in that spot. I really thought Steph Curry was going to have it, and I was like, this is going to suck.
Me too.
But they got it right. Shai, Luka, LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic on the West side.
Great. I cannot wait to see that team.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You get Jokic and Luka together, future teammates in Dallas, not in Denver. But we're just putting that out there. And also future Luka teammate LeBron, obviously.
Yes, sure.
Super team.
Yeah.
Super team.
Yep. Bronny James Jr., Dallas Maverick.
So we'll move on over to the East. This is where we're going to have some problems. Not this particular person, but Giannis Antetokounmpo. We just talked about him. He's a coach killer, but he is the leading vote getter, so he is the captain for the Eastern All-Stars. Sure.
Yeah, no complaints on my end. I seeing Giannis in another All-Star game with after he did the Steph Curry thing with the bounce pass. It'll be sick, man. You get a guy that can jump out the gym at 7 feet tall, run people over in the process, and hey, now that this is East versus West, this might mean something again. Like we were talking about, this is big for the league. Maybe not Giannis being there, but everything else, all the other theatrics are pretty big for the league.
Yeah, I don't hate Giannis as the leading vote getter. Maybe Embiid should have gotten it. Maybe Tyrese Halliburton should have gotten it. I don't know. I'm just saying. Jason Tatum, another front court member. Joel Embiid, starting center, obviously, current MVP until he misses 6 more games, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Don't have to talk about a 70-point game, which we did just do in our last episode a few hours ago. Tyrese Halliburton coming in as point guard, I would assume. Point guard, shooting guard mix there. I hope he's healthy enough to play in the All-Star game. It's a home playoff game or home All-Star game in Indiana. That'd be a pretty cool thing to see.
Oh yeah. Tyrese drop 50 for the fans. That'd be cool. Cool. The most boring 50 you've ever seen in an All-Star.
And then maybe we have a video of him shooting hoops in the airport on the basketball court.
Oh yeah, I just found that out recently. That you remember how when you go to like Academy or other sports stores, you know, they have that plastic little thing over the rim. nobody can even play on it. It's all for show. I thought we were all going to run like 21 before we got
And
on our flight and just got hella
it's all
sweaty.
roped off too, so you can't even like get on the court to take a cool picture. Yeah,
What?
it's roped off. There's lids on the rim. You can't do anything. It's
No.
a non-functional
What?
basketball court, and in the state of Indiana does not make sense. Doesn't compute in my brain.
It is, yeah, it is not an it's not an art piece. I mean, let the kids play. Let the
Yeah,
kids
let the
play.
kids play. Come on. I just want to tear my ACL before getting on a 6-hour flight, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's why they have lids on there. Exactly.
The dream.
Just a bunch of 40 to 50, 60-year-old men trying to hoop it out and tearing ACLs. It's for the game
Oh
that we
my
love.
god. Well, lawsuits. Yeah.
Lastly, the last spot of the East All-Stars is not Jalen Brunson. It's Damian Lillard for some weird reason. I guess he had the fan vote. It's what they said on the TNT broadcast
Yeah.
is that he had more fan vote. Jalen Brunson had more media and player vote. Unfortunately, the fan vote outweighed him because Brunson wasn't even anywhere near like the top 3. Was he like 5th?
Yeah, top 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So fans, New York, you let him down. Knicks fans, you let him down. Jalen Brunson should be the starter. Damian Lillard should not be the starter. Their numbers are kind of similar, but Brunson means more to New York than I think Dame means to Milwaukee. He's also the leader of his team and is also scoring another 1.5 more and another assist and like 2 rebounds more. I don't know.
No.
Seems like he has better stats and means more to his team.
Sure. It feels like Dame getting this finally after, what, 10 plus years in the league?
Yes.
It feels like a participation trophy almost. And I feel kind of bad that we had to see it and it took this long for it to happen because there have been years where he deserves to be an all-star starter. This year, especially in a weaker Eastern Conference, I'm not seeing the vibes. The vibes aren't fitting, and everyone immediately on Twitter was just like, "Fuck Damian Lillard, fuck Damian Lillard. Why is he starting?" Like just dogging on him. And it's great that people are on Brunson's side about this because I think I am too. I'd say you are too, maybe, unless I'm missing something. Damian Lillard has not been the greatest player this year. If you look at the overall efficiency, just with that Milwaukee team, they might have 30 wins, but look what's been happening, especially this week too. Yeah, yeah. I was looking at Shai's stats, and I texted you off air. I watched a 2-minute compilation of Shai free throw compilation. It was insane, but Damian Lillard is essentially getting a participation trophy here, and it sucks that it took 11 years to do it because you're taking away a rightful spot, not only from Brunson, but maybe you could throw in a couple other players in there. I'm not going to sit here and rummage through my brain and give you 3 names, nor do I care enough. It's the East.
Yeah.
The East. I'm a Western Conference guy. You're a Western Conference guy. I mean, I'll leave it at that. Dame is great when he's great. This year, he has not done enough to deserve an all-star starting gig at all. Like it's not even close.
So it's his 8th all-star appearance, first start, because Steph Curry and Klay Thompson kind of ran the world there for a half a decade, and you weren't going to beat them out in the fan vote. I'll tell you that right now, Dame Lillard. It's sitting in Portland, not for you. Yeah, the other all-stars for the East and the West, perfectly fine, perfectly good with all of them. Dame Lillard has just hadn't done it for me this year. He's completely changed his game, and it might be because he's getting a little bit older. I don't think he's lost a step or anything, but maybe he's being more careful. He's not. He's baiting people into fouls more so than just driving into the lane and getting the foul.
Right.
His shooting percentage is down, like you said, but Jalen Brunson is the heart and soul of the New York Knicks, and that just seems like it means more than to be number 2 guy in Milwaukee. And I know the Knicks are like in the 5th, 6th seed in the East, so they're not as high up as Milwaukee, obviously. But Milwaukee did just fire their coach, so why are we rewarding bad behaviors?
Yes, I love this. You're treating it like a first grade class. I'm about to give you a yellow card. Don't play with me. I'm about to give you a red card too. This is bad. It really just shows, like I said, how weak the East is. If we could just clone, like I was saying halfway off air, if we could just clone 4 Tyrese Halliburtons maybe, and they all just start, that would be the ugliest jump shot team I've ever seen. It's like 5 Sean Marions at this point. But Dallas Mavericks legend, NBA champion, right?
Dallas
Correct?
Mavericks legend,
NBA champion Sean Marion. Really, this is the only issue I have with this. Once the reserves come out, we'll kind of understand more.
Yeah.
Maybe get a couple more names that might have gotten in the running or should have been in the running the whole time. I saw Jaylen Brown was listed as the front court. Which is he a small forward this year? Am I missing
Well, you got to
something?
think you got Derek White and Drew Holiday starting now. So technically, Jaylen Brown would move to the
Oh, okay.
3, Tatum to the 4,
Right,
Porzingis at the
right.
5.
Okay, I don't know ball. See, I just got exposed.
It happened.
Triangle
Well,
offense in my
I
head.
thought about it off air. We just mentioned it, and I was like, is he not shooting guard anymore? And
Yeah,
I forgot they had Drew Holiday and Derek White starting.
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm telling you, I don't, I maybe I should be paying more attention to the East, but man, the first 41 games, there wasn't much to go off of. I mean, Embiid kind of capping it off before the All Stars were announced with the 70. The Celtics have been great this year. Milwaukee's been good, but in shambles on defense and coaching and all this shit. Orlando, surprise team, almost of the year. If it wasn't for the Thunder, I love what's going on, but not enough. I don't have enough love to give. I really don't. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So All-Star game, got a few more weeks. We're gonna have some fun. Hopefully, the dunk contest is not the worst thing of all time.
Please.
I know the rookie sophomore game / games is the worst thing of all time, and I won't be tuning into that one. 28 players, 4 teams.
Oh, they do that, right? That I try to block that out of my memory.
Yeah,
at
they
this
did
point.
21 NBA players last year and 7 G League players. I don't.
We need to start a dialogue. The G League Ignite are 0-13 this season. They were 11-21 last season. Is it time to call it a failed program? I'm just asking. Nobody's talking about this. I'm just asking. I'm stirring up the pot. Pot's at 150.
Did you not watch Bill Simmons' documentary about it?
Did I miss something here?
No, he literally has a documentary on it on Amazon from last year.
No way.
Because he's the 30 for 30 guy. He's been doing this for years.
I had no idea. There you go.
Yeah. So you didn't watch the documentary? Come on.
No. Yeah, come on. I can't even do it. I'm gonna work on my Russillo off air and come back to you next episode and give you a crazy
We'll do a banter back and forth. That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's all I got. The G League Ignite is in shambles and they should not be showcased at all.
Okay.
There's no reason to
be. That's fine. Yeah. I'm not ignoring it. I also haven't watched the Bill Simmons documentary. I was just pointing that out. Yeah, All-Star game, few weeks. Hopefully we get a good dunk contest. Maybe 3-point contest is fun this year. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the All-Star game will actually be fun. We're going back to East and West.
Please.
Maybe it means something to them. Like the SEC, it just means more. Just make it mean more. Adam Silver, just make it mean more. Get rid of the pregame stuff. It's just too long. Like I'm sitting there for 2 hours waiting on an hour and a half basketball game. That doesn't matter.
The last fun thing that they did pregame, I'm thinking 2009 when it was in Phoenix, the Shaquille O'Neal Jabberwockies.
Yes, that and then the I don't remember which one it was, but when Shaq and LeBron did a dance off at midcourt.
Oh, that was 08
during the practice,
or maybe it was 09 in Dallas when they did, or was it 08?
Dallas was 11.
It was in AT&T Stadium. 11. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was 2011. There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Man, the All-Star game will be fun this year. I just don't think that. I think that going back to East and West will kind of solidify it. Like I said, it really will start to mean more after a while. Like I know we're being corny and silly and ironic, but like there is an ounce of truth to it. You know what I mean? Every joke has a little bit of truth, and I think once we get pushing with this East-West shit, maybe Adam Silver goes the MLB route. I'm not saying he would, but all I'm saying is, make it mean more home court advantage in the finals.
Well, MLB took that away a few years ago too. Yeah, it's been a while since they've done that. Yeah. I wish they would bring it back.
Well, but whatever.
Yeah,
whatever. I need to know more ball.
Yeah, you gotta know more ball with Apollo Media. Yeah, All-Star starters are out. Instant reaction, good stuff. It's been Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast, brought to you by Big City Wings. Shout out to Big City Wings, 13 locations in the Houston area, opening their 14th very soon. Go check them out at bigcitywings.com. If you want to go ahead and order some stuff, it'd be great. Celebrity Mint, thank you for sponsoring this episode. Check them out at celebritymint.com and at The Celebrity Mint on social media. Check out their graded legal tender collectibles of Mike Tyson, Ric Flair, and more. This has been Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast.